Hey guys! So I wanted to do a quick little video on what I'm doing as far as my supplements for my prenatals this far along in my pregnancy. So right now I'm about just under 13 weeks, so getting into that second trimester, which has been awesome. Feeling so much better, so much more like myself. The morning sickness has really subsided. I'm learning really how to manage that. If you did see my last video on morning sickness. So I just kind of wanted to go over each thing I'm doing every day to be diligent in taking all my vitamins, making sure that me and baby are getting as much as we need. Like I mentioned before in my other video, if you did watch it, I wasn't as great about taking them in the first trimester simply because I was so sick and I just couldn't stomach taking all the vitamins. But I am, now that I'm feeling better, I am really regimented about it. So I'll just kind of go through each one. So I'm actually not doing a standard prenatal, like a multivitamin, because I'm drinking Shakeology every single day. I'm doing, I just alternate every day between the vegan chocolate and the vegan tropical strawberry. So with that, I'm getting a complete source of protein, which you actually wouldn't get in prenatal, so added bonus there. Amino acids, the antioxidants, the phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, prebiotics, and then full chock of the greens powder and the fruits and veggies, and does have folic acid, some of the B12 vitamins. Doesn't, however, have as much folic acid as I should be taking while pregnant. So I am adding this dropper. It's B12 mixed with folic acid, and I just do a drop of it each day in my water. I don't use the full amount, the full dosage, because I'm already getting some of that folic acid in the Shakeology. So that's the first thing I'm doing as far as a standard prenatal vitamin. So maybe TMI, but if you are pregnant, you know that things aren't moving as quickly in as far as digestion goes as they normally would be. So constipation can be an issue through pregnancy. And I really haven't experienced a ton of that, only because I was taking this before I got pregnant and I continued it through the pregnancy, and that is probiotics. I take them every morning on an empty stomach. You can do it at night on an empty stomach as well, but I do the Garden of Life raw probiotics. I use the colon care one because it's like the strongest dosage and you only have to take one a day. Otherwise I would never remember to do 2 or 3 a day. But I am doing this every single morning, and it's definitely helping with the digestion. So to make sure I'm getting my healthy dosage of healthy fats and my omegas, my DHA, EPAs, I'm doing OmegaGenics, their OmegaGenics vitamins. It's EPA-DHA, omega, and it's actually not from fish oils, it's from algae base. So it's vegan. For those of you who don't want to do the animal products, I simply chose it because it's hard to really tell where the fish oils are sourced from, and I'm pretty particular about that. So I just felt better using an algae-based version of that. So this is 2 servings a day of the omega-3 fatty acids, the EPA, and the DHA. And again, this brand is OmegaGenics. It's one of my favorite lines. I'll link all of this in the bottom. And if you did watch my other video on morning sickness and how to manage that, I did talk a lot about vitamin B6 and what that has done for me in terms of nausea. And it's changed everything. So while I'm not experiencing that nausea every day, I do still have it in waves. So I am still taking this about once or twice a day, is a 25 milligram dosage of B6. That just helps to kind of keep it at bay for the days where maybe I don't have as much time to really snack as much, or I feel that queasiness coming on a bit. It does help. So I do it usually in the morning when I wake up and at night before I go to bed, and that kind of helps keep my blood sugar up, my nausea down, and it helps a lot. So that's pretty much everything I'm doing. The Shakeology as my prenatal, the probiotics to keep my digestion regular, the DHA, EPA, omegas to keep my fatty acids up, and the extra folic acid and B12 for energy, and the B6 to help the nausea. It sounds like a lot, but it doesn't. I'm not like one to take tons of supplements, but so the Shakeology really does help with that, not having to take an extra vitamin. But I've been feeling great, you know, along with a great diet, a whole foods diet. You definitely get the cravings here and there, but learning how to balance those and being creative with you know, if you're craving ice cream, I have an ice cream maker that we try to make our own. If you're craving chocolate, getting the dark chocolate, you know, it's little things like that. Just making sure you're not gaining a ton, you know, in a relatively short amount of time, and that it's all a steady uphill climb. And you'll feel the best that way. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I think the next video I will do is kind of a day of what I've been eating, and obviously it'll be a little more than normal considering I am hungry all day these days. So that will be a fun one to do. I'll probably post that one next week. So let me know again if you guys have any questions, and I'll link everything below.